I feel like in life, there's always going to be someone that has more money than you, that's probably richer than you. And even if you're a billionaire, there's always some trillionaire that is not on the Forbes list. So, yeah, I mean, as long as you have enough, like 100K, 200K a year, you can already be happy. Unless you're a warlord and you want to conquer the earth, then by all means go for it. But there is a price to it. There is a price to be like a billionaire or trillionaire. Because there's a lot of billionaires out there. They lose their family. Get into divorces. They lose their kids. When I think of that, I ask myself, do I really want that life? Do I really want to compromise those things just to be a billionaire? Like, it's just a sheet of paper. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna take my money with me anyways. So yeah, it just got me thinking. Yeah, I want to be rich, but I don't want to sacrifice my relationships. I don't want to sacrifice my health just to be that rich. I want to have all three pillars of my life go up steadily together. And I say this because today one of my friends, they invited me to their house, and I was like, I mean, yeah, I want to go to it. Like, even though I have something at home that I probably can do, probably can do more work, but no, because these people are actually people that I genuinely enjoy hanging out with. And if I were to say no, they probably won't invite me in the future. And sometimes you have to set your priorities straight. You have to know. You have to know where your priorities are. You can't, like, let's say, like, there's three pillars here, and then you want to increase the wealth. And then if you increase the wealth, the relationship's gonna go down. Like, if I said no and I actually went to work, probably would increase the wealth, but the relationships, it wouldn't be good. And the thing about relationships is, if you're not careful, you could just burn the bridge, and then you probably won't be friends with them anymore. And that's why you gotta be balanced. Like, money, you can always earn back money. Even if I'm broke 5, 10 years from now, I can always earn it back. That's not a problem, because you can always learn a skill, and you can always earn it back. But relationships, once you burn them, once you destroy them, they won't be the same anymore. They might, still be friends with you. They might forgive you, but it just won't be the same anymore. So you have to be careful about that. And your health, I think you should be healthy on your way to success. Like, you don't want to be one of those people that, they get rich, but they're fat, and they don't take care of their bodies. And then once they're rich, they're like, oh, okay, I can take care of my health now. Like, I mean, yeah, you can do that, but I'd rather have all three pillars go up together. But that's just my philosophy, and that's just my experience. Like, today, like, I could have said no, but I was like, no, I value relationships more, especially at my age. I shouldn't be alone. As much as being a lone wolf is like, oh, I'm the lone wolf. I'm gonna do everything myself. But the lone wolf doesn't survive. He doesn't survive. It doesn't survive. It has to find a tribe, and actually join them. Even if it's an okay tribe, it's better than being alone. You need a team. You can't do it all alone. Rome wasn't built by one person. It was built by a team of people. And yeah, I gotta learn about that. I gotta learn about being in a team, maybe one day leading a team. So all these things are important. You need people. People are very important, and how you deal with people is very important as well. And yeah, don't sacrifice those relationships, man. You can never get it back. You can always earn money. You can always earn back money, but those relationships, those experiences, don't miss out on it. You can never be back. But yeah, that's just how I look at it. I don't know how you guys look at things. You guys can probably comment down below. But yeah, that's one of the epiphanies I had today. I don't think I'm gonna be the person that sacrifices his relationships, his health, just to be wealthy. I don't want to be that guy, because at the end of the day, there'll always be someone richer, and you don't get your riches with you in the end, anyways. So why earn so much? Just earn enough that you get to have a good living, and that's it. Honestly, right now I already have a good living. I'm happy, but of course I'm content, but I'm not satisfied. Of course, everybody wants to strive for more, because the striving is the gift. It's not necessarily the reward, it's the process. And I think the process is a very fun experience, and everybody should go through it. But you have to set your priorities straight too. You gotta learn how to time manage. You gotta learn how to say yes and no. Say no to things. Like, you gotta say no to appointments. Like, if I'm hanging out with my friends and I value them a lot, then I gotta say no to the appointment. Of course, you gotta balance it out. I haven't been hanging out with them for quite some time, so I said no to that, and I said yes to this. So it's all about balancing, and that's what I'm learning as I'm going through the real world, as I'm working a job right now. So yeah, the experience is fun. I'm just enjoying the process. The good and bad days. Sometimes I feel sad, sometimes I feel happy, but it's part of the process, man. It's part of the process. You just have to go through it. You're not supposed to be happy all the time. And if you're sad, you can ponder. And when you ponder, that's where all the success begins. You don't get all the success. You don't get all the ideas from being happy. You get the ideas from being sad and you thinking about it, thinking about the failure you're going through. That's where success comes from. I got it from Tony Robbins, by the way. But yeah, enjoy the process, and don't make sure you don't do something that you regret in the future, that you can't take back. Yeah, that's my take. See you guys tomorrow.